because people love to come slide in these comments, and they love to come in and talk about how you over here, you a raccoon, and you a all this and that, and you support somebody that hate black people, and so on and so forth. But y'all ran to the polls to vote for someone who clearly, if you did your research, didn't really like black people. Now, did he? There was no outrage. I didn't see nobody say anything about him. Y'all embraced him like it was nothing. Y'all embraced him like a warm chocolate chip cookie. That's how y'all embraced him. A warm chocolate chip cookie that y'all could just sit down with a nice tall glass of milk that you would dip your cookie. That's how y'all embraced them. But then y'all want to fix your mouth and come over here when people want to move in common sense. It says, no, we don't support this foolishness. We say we don't support this foolishness, but again, us who stand for conservative beliefs, we're the problem. We're the problem. Are we the problem, or are you the problem? You see, the Democrats aren't stupid. Democrats ain't stupid. They said, you know what we gonna do is we gonna convince them, because outhanded racism they'll fight against it. We don't want to fight against that blatant racism. We're not gonna do that. No, why should we do that? Let's just convince them that they're victims, because y'all, they're inferior to us. So we're going to convince them that they're victims. We're going to be their white saviors that are going to speak up for them, and they're just going to sit there and let us do it. And we'll just keep them under our thumb all of the time, because we're going to convince them that they're victims. That's what we're going to do. So when people like me, people like Brother Wise and others that look like us, take a step off the Democratic plantation, oh, well, then that racism rears its ugly head. Just like when a black person tried to escape from the plantation during slavery. Do you remember what happened to them? Do you remember what happened to them? So that is basically how they act today. Because if a black person, if a Hispanic person, if someone that is a minority in their eyes leaves the plantation, but especially a black person, and crosses over and says, you know what?